Okay, so this is crime activity for exercise 8.1, where I am supposed to add the crimes to the database and get it from the database rather than storing it in temporary memory. I'm just storing it permanently using SQLite database server that is integrated with Android Studio. So I have created the crime DB schema class and the crime base helper class, which creates a database called crimebase.db, and then it has columns like UID, date, and solved, and title. And then I have made calls to this function to get crimes and to update crimes in crime lab, where it has functions like get crime, add crime, and get crime by UID, update crime, and this query crimes would be it would have the where clause. And so basically crime lab has all these calls to the function which gets the data from the database, and that is crimebase.db. And the crime list fragment updates UI accordingly, and so instead of getting from a temporary place, it is getting from database. So I have this update UI function out here. Here. So I'm getting crime from the database, so I'm calling the crime lab activity, crime lab class out here, and then getting crime and setting crime. So one of the challenges that I'm facing out here is that the API, my Android device is API 22, and somehow it is not running. It is giving me exception like invalid device key and WCGM mismatch messenger, and DRM not supported. I tried to run it in an emulator 22. Again, it gave me the same message. When I tried to run it in an API 23 device, it gives me, it is a lesser error, but I'm able to run my Android monitor, but still Android device. Okay, so yeah, I was able to run the Android device monitor, but still there were many exceptions, and most of them were like unsupported DRM exception, or failed to find the DRM plugin. I tried to search online and have many resolution. I couldn't fix this. So even though I was done with the activity and the code, I'm not able to check if my code has the desired result in the Android monitor screen. And because of that, the second phase of the activity, that delete crime, was not I couldn't execute, is because I didn't know how it would work. So I can have a delete activity class given, and there is a delete. I just have to add it in crime lab and make a query to delete that particular activity through the UID name. So yeah, that is it. And yeah, so I was not I am getting a lot of exceptions, and my Android is just not, emulator is just not running. Okay, as you can see, it has stopped. Okay, so I think I'll just restart it.